What if I told you Mexico is building a $10 billion railway that winds through dense jungle, connecting ancient Mayan cities with modern tourist destinations? This is the Tren Maya, a 1,500-kilometer railway cutting across the Yucatán Peninsula, designed to link archaeological wonders, coastal resorts, and regional towns in a single, seamless network. Unlike ordinary railways, this project is ambitious, not just in scale, but in vision. It aims to revive historical connections, stimulate regional economies, and make southern Mexico more accessible to the world. The scope of the project raises fascinating questions. How can a train tread through centuries-old Mayan cities while preserving their cultural significance? Why is Mexico willing to invest billions in a jungle railway? Will it truly transform the region's economy? And just as importantly, some experts worry about environmental and cultural impacts, making the project as controversial as it is visionary. The answers lie in Mexico's goal of creating a transportation network that connects history, tourism, and modern development in one of the most culturally rich regions of the Americas. Mexico's Yucatán Peninsula is a region steeped in history, home to world-famous Mayan archaeological sites such as the Chichén Itzá, Palenque, and Tulum, alongside dense jungles, coastal towns, and remote communities. Despite its cultural and natural wealth, many areas are isolated and economically underdeveloped, making it difficult for residents to access jobs, education, and tourism opportunities. The Tren Maya is designed to address this gap. Spanning 8 states, including Chiapas, Tabasco, Campeche, Yucatán, and Quintana Roo, the railway will link major tourist hubs, indigenous communities, and commercial centers in a single corridor. Its strategic goals are clear: boost tourism, create tens of thousands of jobs, improve regional transport infrastructure, and stimulate local economies, all while promoting Mayan heritage and respecting the cultural and environmental landscapes of the region. By connecting history with modern mobility, Tren Maya seeks to transform the Yucatán Peninsula into a thriving, accessible, and culturally integrated economic powerhouse. The Tren Maya is designed as a modern, versatile railway system capable of handling both passenger and cargo services across 1,500 kilometers of challenging terrain. The train is projected to travel at speeds of up to 160 kilometers an hour, 100 miles per hour for passengers, drastically reducing travel times between major cities and tourist destinations. Freight services will also operate along the route, facilitating the transport of goods, agricultural products, and regional trade, further integrating the economies of the Yucatán Peninsula. The project incorporates state-of-the-art stations that reflect local architecture and culture, providing not only transit points, but also hubs for tourism, commerce, and community engagement. Elevated tracks, bridges, and tunnels have been carefully engineered to minimize disruption to the dense jungle and the delicate ecosystems of the region. This includes planning around rivers, wetlands, and wildlife corridors to protect biodiversity while maintaining operational efficiency. A key feature of the Tren Maya is its focus on sustainability and environmental sensitivity. Engineers have incorporated measures such as wildlife crossings, noise reduction barriers, and energy-efficient train systems. The integration of cutting-edge technology, environmental preservation strategies, and cultural sensitivity ensures that the project is not just a transport network, but a comprehensive regional development plan that aims to balance modern infrastructure with the preservation of Mexico's rich natural and historical heritage. The Tren Maya is a $10 billion investment, primarily funded by the Mexican federal government with additional contributions from state governments and private partnerships. This ambitious funding reflects the Mexican administration's commitment to transform the Yucatán Peninsula into a major economic and tourism hub. The investment is intended not only to build the railway itself, but also to develop supporting infrastructure such as stations, maintenance facilities, and logistics hubs, ensuring the project has a long-term economic impact. Economically, the Tren Maya is expected to create tens of thousands of jobs during construction and operation. Positions range from engineers, construction workers, and technicians to roles in tourism, hospitality, and regional services. The railway is projected to stimulate local economies by improving access to remote areas, encouraging investment, and expanding tourism opportunities. Archaeological sites, jungle lodges, and coastal resorts will become more accessible, generating revenue and supporting small businesses in indigenous and rural communities. In addition to tourism, the project enhances regional trade and transportation efficiency. By providing a reliable, high-capacity rail link, the Tren Maya allows goods to move faster between cities and ports, boosting commerce and creating new market opportunities for local producers. In the long term, this project aims to reduce regional inequality, strengthen economic integration, and position the Yucatán Peninsula as a globally connected, economically vibrant region. Building the Tren Maya through dense jungle, wetlands, and mountainous terrain has been an enormous engineering challenge. Construction crews have had to clear and stabilize land without causing widespread deforestation or environmental damage, while ensuring that the railway can safely withstand tropical storms, heavy rainfall, and shifting soil conditions. Bridges, tunnels, and elevated tracks were required to cross rivers, valleys, and protected ecosystems, adding complexity and cost to the project. Logistics has also been a significant hurdle. Transporting massive quantities of steel, concrete, and heavy machinery into remote areas of the Yucatán Peninsula required careful planning to avoid disrupting local communities and fragile ecosystems. Contractors had to coordinate across multiple states, balancing timelines, workforce management, and safety protocols in challenging conditions. Another major challenge has been balancing modern infrastructure with cultural preservation. Many stretches of the railway pass near archaeological sites and sacred Mayan lands, requiring careful excavation, consultation with local communities, and archaeological monitoring. Ensuring that construction does not damage historical artifacts or disturb culturally sensitive areas has slowed progress in some sections, but it is crucial to maintaining the integrity of Mexico's rich heritage. Environmental sustainability remains a constant concern. Engineers are implementing wildlife crossings, noise reduction measures, and water management systems to protect biodiversity. The combination of challenging terrain, cultural sensitivity, and environmental protection makes the Tren Maya one of the most complex railway projects in the world, demanding precision, planning, and a commitment to sustainable development. Despite its ambitious goals, the Tren Maya has faced significant controversy and criticism from multiple angles. Environmentalists argue that constructing a 1,500-kilometer railway through dense jungle risks deforestation, habitat destruction, and disruption of wildlife corridors, including areas home to endangered species such as jaguars and monkeys. Even with mitigation measures like elevated tracks and wildlife crossings, the sheer scale of the project poses ecological challenges that could have long-term impacts on the region's biodiversity. Cultural concerns have also been raised. The train passes near sacred Mayan sites and indigenous communities, and critics warn that construction and increased tourism could disturb ancestral lands, displace residents, or negatively affect local traditions. Some indigenous groups have called for stronger consultation and protections to ensure that their voices are heard and their heritage preserved. Financial concerns are another point of debate. The project's $10 billion cost has prompted questions about budget management, potential cost overruns, and whether the long-term economic benefits will outweigh the initial investment. Additionally, delays and logistical challenges during construction have fueled skepticism about the project's ability to meet its timelines and targets. Despite these controversies, supporters argue that Tren Maya will bring economic development, jobs, and connectivity to historically underserved regions while carefully balancing environmental and cultural protections. The project represents a high-stakes attempt to integrate infrastructure, tourism, and heritage preservation on a massive scale. The Tren Maya has the potential to transform southern Mexico's economy and connectivity in ways never seen before. By linking 8 states, major tourist destinations, and remote communities, the railway can stimulate regional development, create jobs, and improve access to education, healthcare, and commerce. Areas that were previously isolated may see a surge in business opportunities, new hotels, restaurants, and services catering to both domestic and international travelers. Tourism is expected to flourish as the train provides easy access to iconic Mayan ruins and coastal resorts, allowing visitors to explore multiple destinations efficiently. This not only boosts revenue for the travel and hospitality sectors, but also encourages investment in local infrastructure and cultural initiatives. If successful, Tren Maya could become a global example of combining transportation, heritage preservation, and regional development. It demonstrates how modern infrastructure can coexist with historical and ecological considerations, connecting communities while respecting cultural and environmental values. The project's long-term impact may redefine the Yucatán Peninsula as a hub of economic growth, cultural tourism, and sustainable development, making it a model for similar projects worldwide. The Tren Maya is more than just a railway. It's a bold vision to connect history, culture, and modern development across Mexico's Yucatán Peninsula. With a $10 billion investment, the project promises to boost tourism, stimulate regional economies, and improve connectivity for communities long cut off from the benefits of modern infrastructure. Yet it also sparks important questions. Can this massive project balance economic growth with environmental protection? Will it respect the cultural heritage of the Mayan people? And can it overcome the logistical and technical challenges inherent in building a railway through dense jungle? Only time will tell, but the Tren Maya stands as a symbol of ambition, innovation, and the potential to reshape southern Mexico. Comment below and share your thoughts. Could the Tren Maya become a model for sustainable regional development, or is it a high-stakes gamble? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on the world's most extraordinary mega projects transforming our planet.